lads, here we go with today's video. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day today. We're doing a rebuild challenge suggested by Khalil Mustafi. He left a comment in yesterday's video asking me to do a no trade finder rebuild. So that's what we're doing. We're going to do a rebuild without using the trade finder. Let's get it. Before we get too far in the video though, if you guys haven't, go down there, subscribe. It does mean the absolute world. We post MyLeague videos twice a day. So if you're interested, go down there, subscribe, stay up to date, turn on the bell. It keeps you updated, you know. Also, if you haven't liked the video, helps us out a whole bunch. Cheers. Right, well, we need to pick ourselves a team here with a random fantasy draft. So we spin this, see what we end up with. Hopefully we can get a good first pick, and then we'll let the computer sim the rest of the draft. We end up with the Utah Jazz. I don't know what pick we're going to have. No. Okay, middle of the pack. We could end up with a PG. A Bam Adebayo would be nice because he's very difficult to trade for. Even Jaylen Brown I'd take. Trae Young I'd take as well. What type of young players are here? Is like Zion still here? No, he's not. Alright. So I'm guessing Ja Morant isn't here either then. Oh no, Ja Morant's here. I'd take Ja Morant as well. It depends on what the computer wants to do. We'll sim it, see what team we end up with. Hey, we end up with Trae Young, Fred VanVleet, Kevin Love. Do we end up with, Lonzo Ball's decent. Do we end up with Goga Badazzi, Chuma Okeke, Bob Bol? We've got Bob Bol on our team, boys. We've already won, boys. We've already won. We've got Bob Bol. We've got Bob Bol. We've won. We've already won. He's got 2 years on his deal as well. So bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada. Oh, we need to sign someone real quick. JJ Redick wants a lot of money. Jamal Crawford, you want to come on the minimum? Cheers, mate. Because we want to send Chuma Okeke down to the G League, and also want to do that with Goga Badazzi, but I know that's probably not going to happen. So we're going to be keeping Trae Young here, lads. I can tell you that right now. We're keeping Trae flipping Young. However, we're probably going to need to be trading half of this team away, though. Most of it. If we want to be somewhat competitive, we're going to have to try and trade away as many players as we can. Paul George is someone we could go after. He is definitely someone we could go after. Who else? Zach LaVine. Oh, if we get PG, we don't need Zach LaVine. Jason Tatum, maybe, if we want. Oh, unless we do get Zach LaVine and move PG to the 3. Nah, if we get Zach LaVine, then the backcourt defense isn't too good. So if I could get Jaylen Brown and Paul George to run the 2 and the 3, that'd be fantastic. First trade, though, that we are going to be doing is for PG. Hopefully, we can actually make this trade work. So we'll give you Kevin Love, Mace. Plus, I'll also give you... I'll give you Lonzo. I'll give you Lonzo. Plus, say that first. And say... Oh, that's protected. That first. And this first. Plus a second. You're going to want another first, aren't you? We don't have another first. That's the thing. Alright, looks like we're trading for some valuable players then. I almost used the trade finder. Can we maybe get a trade a bit like this to work out for us? Thank you. Yes, we do. Alright, cool. So we've got ourselves Tobias Harris and Drew Holiday. 2 players that I think have a little bit more trade value. Beautiful. Can we pick up any first round picks for like... Ooh, Washington have actually got a decent like first round pick there, man. They do have a decent one. We'll give you Jamal Crawford for that. Actually, no. We'll give you Goga Badazzi for that first. Plus, I'll give you, say, this first. Thank you. We've got the Wizards first round pick. Can that help us get ourselves Paul George? That would be very handy. We'll give you Drew Holiday, Tobias Harris, 15 million. Give me Rudy Gay. And then I'll give you this Wizards first. And also this first. And this first. And this second. There we go. We've got ourselves PG. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we just need a shooting guard. Real quick, can we just trade for Kyle Lowry? That could potentially be someone that we could use. I almost used the trade finder there. If we trade for Kyle Lowry and then go to Vucevic, could we maybe make this trade work straight away? Come on, 2K. I know you love your second. Freaking really, bro? Really, bro? Okay, fine. I'll chuck in Jordan Clarkson. You can give me Dylan Brooks. And then I'll chuck, say, Josh Hart in there with a second. No, alright. What if we went to the Suns and offered up Kyle Lowry, Jordan Clarkson? Not interested. What if I chucked in a couple of seconds? Could we take Steven Adams? Off your hands? No? Okay, you're gonna want Josh Hart, are you? Like, surely this trade would go through, right? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, we might actually just run DeRozan at the 3. And then have Steven Adams as our 5, sorry. And then run someone else at the 4. Because this not using Trade Finder thing is extremely difficult. And it's time consuming, bro. Time consuming. Alright, JJ Redick, you can come here on the mid-level exception. Robin Lopez, you can sign a deal for the minimum. Iggy, if you want the minimum, you can come here. Anybody who wants the minimum can come here and more than likely get traded. So we need a starting power forward. Julius Randle. Yes, we definitely did make a few trades off of camera. Julius Randle, you want to come onto the team, mate? Thank you. We barely had to give up anything for Julius. Alright, there's our starting 5. Unless we want to upgrade from Steven Adams. Do we want to upgrade? His contract is kind of okay. It's kind of okay, but if we could maybe upgrade Adams to, say, Vucevic. Like, defensively, we lose out on a lot of defense. Actually, no, I don't. I need an inside presence because Julius Randle doesn't give that. Okay, yeah, we'll keep Steven Adams. We'll keep Steven Adams. So our starting 5 is set. So we've got Trae Young, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, and Julius Randle as our starting 5. And Steven Adams as our starting 5, sorry. We then have Iggy, which I'm fine with off the bench. We'll trade Robin Lopez, Ariza, Malachi Flynn. See if we can find a good 6-man to come off of our bench. That would be fantastic. I don't know if DeMarcus Cousins trade is really possible. I don't want to give up bloody all that just for DeMarcus. We did have to give up a first to get Lou Dort, but there we go. We've got a DeMarcus Cousins deal on our hands. Beautiful. So we got Cousins, Brunson, and Lou Dort off of our bench at the moment. What do we need? We probably need another big because Lou Dort can play the 3, the 4. So if we can get a 3-4, sorry, to come off of our bench, that would be absolutely handy. Like a Mikal Bridges would be nice, but we definitely don't have enough value for that, man. What about a Kent? We don't have enough value, I don't think. I don't think we have enough value off the bench in our arsenal for that man. I don't think so. Nah. We may have just traded for Mikal Bridges, who come off of our bench. Just maybe. We gave up Rondae Hollis a first. 2 firsts, sorry. So, we did make some trades here just to try and get some value. We signed Ian Mahimi, traded him for Chandler Hutchinson and a first. And then we traded Hutchinson and Ariza for a first and Zizic. Then we traded Zizic and Malachi Flynn for Rondae Hollis and a first. And then we traded Rondae Hollis and those 2 first-round picks that we just got for Mikal Bridges. Well, that was easy. I didn't expect it to be that easy to get Mikal Bridges. Anyway, our team, Trae Young, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, Julius Randle, and Steven Adams as our starting 5. I do have problems on defense here. That's the only problem. Mikal Bridges, DeMarcus Cousins, Jalen Brunson, Lou Dort off the bench. So off of our bench, I don't think we have a lot of problems defensively. It's just our starting 5. We'll probably run a defensive system. I think that's probably the best system for our team. And the Utah Jazz are the projected 14th seed. Let's see what happens. I assume this first season, hopefully we don't get too caught out on defense. So we end up with a 47-35 record. Giannis wins MVP, LaMelo Rookie of the Year, Devontae Graham 6th man, Giannis DPOY, Chris Boucher Most Improved, and Billy Donovan Coach of the Year. Do we get any Utah Jazz on all NBA teams? We don't. And we finish as a 3 seed. So, I mean, it's not the worst, but definitely not the best, but definitely not the worst. Player stats, Trae Young dropped 24.8, Paul George dropped 23.4, DeRozan dropped 20 as well. Julius Randle also dropped 16.5 points a game. Not offensively. Field goal percentage, 50 and 50% all round for our top 4. And then it goes 40, 40, 0, and 33% with a 90-90. So we had 2 50, 40, 90 club members. Beautiful. Offensively, we were the second best team. And our defense... Please tell me our defense was above average. It was just above average. Just. Woo-wee. Alright, let's go up against this Warriors team. I don't know who was on it, but we just beat them. Right, okay. This Denver Nuggets team has Kawhi Leonard. Okay. And Tyler Hero. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if we're going to win this game, this round. I don't. Oh, we're up 3-0. We swept them. Okay, we did win. And now we're taking on the Blazers, who have Harden, LaMelo. Harden and LaMelo, an MVP candidate, and the bloke that just won Rookie of the Year. We won Game 1 somehow. Okay, we lost Game 2. Game 3, Are we potentially able to pull off the dub? Yup. 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 Let's go. Oh. Uh-oh. Yup. Yup. Let's go. We're through the finals. Taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Shit. Look how good this team is. They have Capella, Giannis, Eric Gordon, KCP, and Chris Paul. There's no way we're winning against this team. No flipping way. We won game 1 somehow. But I don't think we're winning another game. I think 2K took pity on us and gave us another game. Okay, and gave... Ooh, it's tied. Ooh, it's no longer tied. We're currently down. Yeah, boys. Let's go. Are we able to force a game 7? If not, I'm quite happy to jump in right now. Yeah, no, we couldn't pull it back. So, the Brooklyn Nets win the championship. What do you expect? If we go down to the lottery, we're only going to be doing 2 seasons because... using the proposed trade instead of the trade finder is long. It's a long process, boys. It's a long process. We'll pick up a new assistant GM in Michael Williams, and we'll also pick up a new trainer in Randy Martin. Sounds good. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I didn't think that trade would go through, but we just got Anthony Davis for Julius Randle, Steven Adams, Jalen Brunson, Chemi Okeke, Ludor, and Mikal Bridges. We gave up way too much and no picks, but we've now got Anthony Davis and Paul George and Trae Young on the same team. We didn't even have to give up Bob Bol. We gave up our entire team, though, so that's going to be rough. Can we free up $11 million? No. No, we cannot. However, what we can do is re-sign DeMar DeRozan, and we could keep him as our starting 3. We could do that. Also, if we could bring back DeMarcus Cousins, that would be really big time, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like, DeMarcus would be lovely to have back on the team, but I don't think we can afford the man. So, we will pick up ourselves a Bismack Biyombo on the mid-level exception. You know why? Because this man, he can move to the power forward, and he's going to be valuable for the squad. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could start Bol. To be honest with you, we could start Bol, but we're trying to win a championship, so probably not a good start. Not a good way to start the season, I suppose. Do we have not enough cap for Gobert? What I might actually do though is just sign a couple of free agents here on the minimum deal, and then just trade them away, I suppose, and use them to try and get some picks, and then maybe even try and trade up and get ourselves some good players, because it does take a lot longer now that we can't use the trade finder, but it's still possible. Can I maybe trade for Clint Capella? Because yes, we did manage to get Steven Adams. We did manage to bring back Steven. Okay, if we just move him back to the center position, maybe we can just straight up Clint Capella. Where you at, my guy? Straight up, Steven Adams for Clint Capella. No. First round pick. We will also chuck you a lottery protected first. There we go. We've got ourselves Clint Capella as our starting 5. So as our starting 5, yeah. So our starting 5, rotation 5, yep. Anthony Davis, Paul George, Trae Young, DeRozan, and Capella. Definitely some upgrades. And then we have Bol off of the bench. That's the only player we have off the bench currently. Nice. 3 training camps here. We're going to go perimeter defense to Trae Young. We'll also go perimeter shooting to DeRozan, and we'll go free throw to everybody, boys. Everybody's working on their free throw, all right, lads? So we do need to improve everyone off of our bench except for Bol. We need to get a better players off of our bench instead of Bol. Because I don't like having Bol off of our bench. Not gonna lie to you, lads. Don't like it. Well, I do like it. It's just I don't like having just Bol off our bench. You know? Alright, so the rotation here. Trae, Paul George, DeRozan, Davis, and Capella starting 5. We then have Brandon Clark, Bol, Emmanuel Quickley, and Shake Milton off the bench. I am going to make Davis, Trae Young, Paul George as our scoring options. We're running a balanced system, and we are the projected 1 seed. Let's see how we do for this second season. By the way, I've been recording for an hour. That's how long it takes to do proposed trade instead of using Trade Finder. Well, we go 62-20, which is probably the best record in the NBA. Yeah, it is. We win Coach of the Year. Do we get any All-NBA performers? We might. We get No one, actually. Well done. Well done, guys. No one. Awesome. But yeah, this is a rotation. Still doing well. And let's have a look at these stats. Trae Young dropped almost 30 a night and 12.5 assists a night. Jesus. 23, 5 and 5 for PG. And then 18, 7 and 3 for Anthony Davis. So AD's doing bits as well. Offensively, we were the best team. We were the 6th best defense. And our differential was the best in the entire NBA. So maybe we might be able to win the finals this year. We just might. We could, yep, we do make it, and we're taking on the Bucks, who have Luka, our nemesis. Doesn't matter though. We take the dub. We win a championship, and about time we do, because I've been sitting here for an hour just trying to figure out trades from the proposed trade, because the trade finder is so much quicker. That's why I use it. It's so much quicker. But guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. It does show support for the channel, helps us out a whole bunch. Post twice a day, so if you want, go down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified. But I'll leave it there, lads. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!